Hello and good morning here on Friday, January 23rd? Yes, the 23rd. Too many numbers going in my head. Yes, I just pretty much got home from work. Changed to my pantaloonies. I am not going in for overtime tonight because fuck that. Do you see this? It is 10 degrees right now. 10? Oops, shit. That's not what I meant to do. Go away. And if you look here at the future forecast, you will see snow, possible snow, some very, some negative degrees, some 0 degrees, some bullshit, and that is why I am not walking to work tonight. That is why I am not walking home from work tomorrow morning. Because fuck that. No. So, no overtime. I don't know if he just didn't have the time, if he didn't think about it. My manager didn't even ask if I was gonna, because usually he'll ask, he's like, oh, are you coming in tonight? No, sorry, man, nope. I did tell Amy. Amy asked me, not last night, but the night before, so like Thursday night, my Friday Eve, as I like to call it, because it sounds a lot better. You know, it's like Christmas Eve. It's like it's almost Christmas. You know, Friday Eve. It's almost Friday. And Amy asked me if I was coming in. I was like, no. And I don't think she's coming in either. So I don't know if she told Preston that I wasn't coming in, or I don't know. I don't know if he just didn't ask, or, you know, I don't know. Maybe overtime's over. I would think if overtime is over, he would have said so. But I don't know. Since usually, you know, I come in on Fridays, but. No, not this week. Maybe next week. We'll see what happens next week. But as long as it's not, you know, -0 snow bullshit. It's like, I understand. There's you know, the military base here nearby. There is the college. So there's students who maybe haven't experienced the Midwest. I don't know. But a little tip, if you're going to be in the Midwest, you know, around Missouri area, and you hear them announce a snowstorm, for the love of God, buy your milk, buy your bread, buy your eggs, buy your water, anything you want, buy it then and there, right then and there. Don't come in an hour before we close, the day before the snow is supposed to start. There will not be anything left for you. It's like toilet paper during COVID. It is not going to be there. It's going to be gone. Everybody has bought all of it. We only have so much in the back. We only got delivered so much. And if we run through our stock, we do not get another shipment until we get another shipment, which I don't know how many days a week we get a milk delivery. But we had what we had in the back. And of course, I mean, if you want to settle for something like, you know, skim milk, or, you know, like 1% milk, we had that. you get everybody's scraps, everything that's left over that nobody wants, like the organic milk and the, you know, the blah, 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 that kind of stuff, the more expensive milk, I guess, kind of. A manager did find, he found a gallon of 2% milk down the beer aisle, so he ended up putting that back in there, and but nobody came along to buy it. I'm sure it was gone this morning, though. I'm sure as soon as we opened, it was poof, gone. But yes, if you're in the Midwest and you hear there's a snowstorm coming, stock up then, because last minute, like, don't be walking by the milk aisle saying this is ridiculous. Because the fact that you waited until the last fucking minute to get milk is what is ridiculous. Maybe you're new here. I don't know. Maybe you're new here. You know? I don't know. But just say it. Just, you'll know if you're still here next year, you'll know for next year. It's just like snow shovels. Don't come in looking for them after the snow is, like, after you're already buried in snow. Like, you need to get your snow shovel, like, as soon as, like, maybe even, I mean, sometimes we don't always have snow shovels left after the season, but it's like sometimes you can get one on discount if it's like, after after winter, and like we're trying to get rid of them, push them out, start putting in lawnmowers and bullshit. Like you might get a good deal on one. Like buy one a year in advance. It's a crazy thing that you can do. Seriously, anytime you see a snow shovel, you can buy it. Shock and awe. I know. And then you will have one should you need one. Ta-da. Magic. I decided I needed some tea. Though it's not very cold. Hasn't been in the fridge for very long. So yes, I'm going to enjoy my weekend. I don't think there's anything... I was thinking there was something I was going to update y'all on, or tell you, or something from last week or last weekend. I don't know. Oh, I did get to unload a truck last weekend. I helped in a grocery aisle, and then we unloaded part of a truck. And I was like, once again, there's too many numbers going in my head. Because I was going to say what time it was. It was 7:28 in the morning when I started this. And then it was like with 10 degrees and, what the date was. And so there was too many numbers going in my head. But that's also unloading the truck. But luckily, I guess, I don't know if it's a new system or what, or if just nobody told me this before. Because I've unloaded the truck a few times before, but they have the aisle numbers and the department numbers. I don't know the department numbers. I don't... I mean, you would think, as a mod crew member, I probably should know the... way back when we used to do what did they call it? IMS, Inventory Management System, I guess? I don't know. When we used to pick as soon as we would get there, they'd be like, go do this department and that department. So I kind of started getting somewhat familiar with the department numbers when I was doing that, but that's been years, and I've lost it all. I don't know, like feet picks or something. I don't know what my head is filled up with, but not the appropriate things, I am sure. So... yeah, they had the department numbers, or like the grocery aisle, they have it above the pallet where you're supposed to put the product. But of course I was like trying to look at the product, to be like, oh, okay, well this is chemicals, or this is, baby stuff, or whatever. This is the baking aisle, whatever. I was trying to suss it all out, but I partially got it, I guess. I don't know. Who knows how long it's going to be before I unload a truck tonight. Or unload a truck again. And then I was going to say, not tonight. Hey. Not a fucking chance. If it snows, who knows if the truck will even get there. But, not my problem tonight, let me tell you. So yeah, I guess that was something different, as I got to help unload the truck. They had the little conveyor thing that there was somebody in the truck like putting it on the conveyor belt, and the conveyor belt was like running it down and scanning it and then dropping it off on one of the sides, not correctly, not in the correct place, of course, but whatever, man. We got it taken care of. But yeah, and also, this is, once again, Mom is not coming down this weekend. I got that message a couple days ago, since it was going to be, really cold and, possibly snowy. She's like, I'm hibernating again, and I'm like, so am I. That's what I'm doing, so... Going to be another nice, restful weekend of just sitting around and sleeping a lot, because that's what I do when I sit around for too long. But before I fall asleep, I suppose I should answer this week's question. Should I not? Should I not? Okay, so let's flip this. I saw the word single. Uh-oh. I need a single page. There's a single page. Hello, Minxes. Okay. If you had to celebrate one holiday every single day of the year, which holiday would you choose? Christmas, Halloween, Easter? Why? If I had to celebrate one holiday every single day of the year, which holiday would you choose? Not Christmas. That would be fucking expensive. Buying people presents every single fucking day? No, we're not doing that. I don't even really celebrate Easter anymore, really. I mean, all holidays have, half off candy afterward. So that's the real trick. I mean, I guess I would, Halloween isn't bad. I like having my Halloween decorations. I like having my, I like my horror movies, of course. So I mean, I don't really do anything for Halloween either, though. But I mean, it's creepy time, I guess. Not that it fucking matters, because they start playing fucking Christmas fucking stupid fucking advertisements. Like a week into fucking October, and I'm like, it is spooky time. You can wait your fucking turn. At least let October be over. Jesus fucking Christ. Which is who that's about. So maybe that's who I should address in this situation. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, knock it off. Keep your shit until after spooky time. I mean, I don't really do much for Halloween either. Last year we did the Dark Forest thing, and this year we're talking about, as far as I know, we're still talking about doing the Belvoir Winery, going and staying there. I haven't called them to find out about the room situation, because when you go to book it online, you can only say 2 guests per room, and I guess it's more of like a. Well, of course, I'm trying to book the bridal suite, but I think I've looked at other rooms, and it only shows that you can only book 2 people per room. So I'm like, what about a third person? Because we're gonna have a third person, because Sean and I will just take the bed, and I was gonna say somebody could have the bed, somebody could have the couch, and they could roll us in a cot, I think, or whatever. And Mary Lee was like, well, I could just take the couch, and you and Sean can have the bed. And I'm like, okay, but Sean doesn't always, of course, from the looks of the pictures online, it's somewhat open floor plan, so Mary Lee will be hearing me snore too. Sorry, you're not getting away from it. So yeah, I haven't called to find out. I don't know if they charge extra for, like when we went down to Weston, it was technically 2 people per room, but like an additional charge for a third person to stay in the room. I think it was like an extra $25 or something for a third person to stay in the room, something. So I don't know if Belvoir Winery has that kind of situation. I don't know. I don't know. And I tried to send them a message through the website, and they never replied. So I guess I'll have to call them. Gross. Ew. Talking on the phone to people. But yeah, so I don't really do much for Halloween either, to be honest. I guess it's more my aesthetic, supposedly. Like I said, I like my horror movies, I mean, Christmas, I guess, would be nice for the lights and whatnot, but definitely not buying people presents every day. Season of giving, whatever. I would be fucking broke. Everyone would be fucking broke if they had to buy people Christmas presents every day. There's not really any holidays, really, that I celebrate, I guess. I guess I don't really do anything for Easter anymore, since I don't hunt eggs. I don't know. I was trying to think of other holidays. Are they paid holidays? Because if you paid holidays, that's a good idea. We don't have paid holidays anymore. But I said, of course, it's not a day we get off either, so it doesn't matter. It's not like working for Parks and Rec. Of course, as a part-timer at Parks and Rec, I didn't get holiday pay either. I didn't get paid for the holiday either. But if you're full-time, you would. So it's like, just have every day off paid. That'd be pretty fucking sweet. never go to work and get paid anyway. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. But have to switch careers, I guess, to get that for that to be a thing. So I don't know. I guess Halloween, because I like the spookiness time. So if it could be Halloween all the time, I guess that would be okay. I guess. So, yeah. Because like I said, Christmas would almost be nice, but I do not have the funds for that sort of thing, so. But anyway, I guess that is that. That is that. So, this is done. Oh my goodness. So, I might crash out here for a minute, but I'm going to get this uploaded first. And I can't think of anything else. So, I guess have a good weekend. Stay warm as best you can, I suppose, if it's cold where you are, unless you're like Florida or something, you know. But everyone else, may the odds be ever in your favor, I suppose. Other than that, have a good weekend, and I'll choke, apparently, and I will also see you for what I see you.